Barefaced Night begins with Feyre. She's the youngest daughter of a king in a faraway fantastical kingdom, and she's just too wild and too free-spirited for the constraints of the court that she lives in. And she goes out into the mountains, into the forest, looking for a sense of freedom, and there she meets a bear with a beautiful golden crown. The bear says, if you come and marry me, if you come and live with me, you can have this crown. And she's so richly tempted by this possibility that she agrees, and she goes with him, and she goes back with him to his palace, and she discovers when she's there that actually he's not a bear at all. He's a man under a curse. So he's a bear during the day and a man at night. And part of the deal with the curse is that when he is a man, he must never be seen. So in the dark, in complete darkness where she can't see a thing, he comes to her and they fall deeply in love, and she has this fantastic marriage to this beautiful man that she loves with all her heart, and she sees him as a bear during the day and at night, in the dark, unable to see anything. She has this beautiful time with him. But after time, the temptation gets too much. She longs to see this man that she loves so much. And one night it overwhelms her and she lights a candle, and she's taking the candle, she's bringing it closer and closer to his face when wax drips onto his chest and wakes him. And he wakes up and he's furious and distraught. He says, 3 days, 3 more days of this curse and I would have been around all the time. If you hadn't looked at me, I'd have been returned to my human state, but now I have to leave. And he leaves and he runs and he flees from the palace, and she's just left completely alone with him gone. And she doesn't know what to do, so she leaves as well. And she goes and she journeys and she journeys and she journeys through the forest, through the sea, through a land of fog and mist, through a land of darkness, until eventually, having crossed the whole world, she comes to the court of the Hag Queen. And it turns out that the Hag Queen is the one who cursed Valamon in the first place. And this is where he is, and this is where she can hopefully save him and get him back. But somehow she has to find the right gift. She has to give the right gift to the Hag Queen, that he will awake, he will cease to be a bear, he'll be awake as a man, and she can see him and be with him. And so then it becomes her kind of ultimate end to find what that right gift is. And that's the climax of the story.